It's what time is it? 7 o'clock, 20 past 7 in the morning on Monday the 1st of August. I've just got diesel for our new boat, Second Wind. I have to get it at a petrol station because it can't be red diesel in fuel containers because we're going to France. Something to do with paying the tax on it, I have no idea. Here in the UK we pay 60-40 tax on red diesel. Google it, they know more about it than I do, but at the end of the day you go to France, if you've got any containers on deck with diesel in, it has to have VAT paid, so you need a receipt saying that you got it from a genuine petrol station, you paid full VAT. So that's what I've done. I've just spent 66 quid on 60 litres of fuel. When I probably could have spent, I don't know, 50, but you got to abide by the rules, I guess. Anyway, it's been a week since I've seen the boat. Been away on the Norfolk Boards, on a big 50-foot Broads boat with the family. Didn't video any of that because it's private, it's family time. So yeah, so I didn't record any of that for YouTube. So the plan is today, we've sailed the boat once. We've sailed it from Weymouth or Portland to Southampton where it's moored. The plan is this morning, me, myself, Paul, who did Wales with me, his dad, who is my brother-in-law, George, and my other brother-in-law, Mike, who helped me bring it from Southampton, are going to sail the boat to France, Cherbourg. Not bad for a shakedown cruise, I guess. Most people would just put her around the Isle of Wight. No, we're off to Cherbourg. Apprehensive? Yes, very, very apprehensive. Weather today we're going down to the boat and we're getting into the Isle of Wight. And then after that we are, tomorrow morning early, we're cracking on out of the Isle of Wight, past the Needles, and off to Cherbourg, 60 odd miles. Told you, see where the electronics were playing up. I fixed those. 90% of it's fixed. There's a couple of little bits that still aren't working, but they're not relevant really. They're more of a pleasure than a necessity. But we've got charts, we've got paper charts. And at the end of the day, it's 60 odd miles. Jesus Christ, it's not far, is it? Although it's one of the busiest shipping lanes there is. But we'll get on with it. We'll get it done, and hopefully I'll remember to turn the camera on and video most of it. So we got to Southampton and sorted the boat out, getting it ready for our maiden voyage, or our long voyage. Paul and George soon got settled in, filling the drinks cabinet and tasting its wares. We sailed off up the Southampton estuary, sailed past the Queen Mary 2, where the QE2 used to sit, which I sailed on with Paul many years ago. We eventually got to Yarmouth, and the weather was closing in. Tomorrow, just want to get some pills. They've actually seen the weather, and there's gales coming. This wind's supposed to pick up overnight. Really? Be worse tomorrow than yesterday. Yeah. Apparently 25 knots max tomorrow at 1 in the morning. Same there. By 7 it's down to 8 where we were with the boat. Now, if we don't, why don't we go back to Weymouth?
We can do, yeah.
Because there's that rock pub there and all that lot. There's nothing else there. There is this rock bar, but it's quite a nice little marina. 9 hours to get back to Weymouth at 4 knots. Well, we know we do more than that, and we're going to be pretty much going with the tide. We'd plan it with the tide and the window and everything. We're not going to get much tacking in. So I reckon we'd be probably doing that. That's the tower. So I reckon we'd be doing it about 8 hours. So we know. I think we go for Weymouth. When we get to Poole, we then make the decision where to stop at Poole or go on to Weymouth.
Sort of Poole's halfway, isn't it, roughly?
Yeah.
Is it roughly halfway? I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely belting them on.
So we're likely to cut that into 4 hours to go on to Weymouth. Wouldn't be a big deal then, would it?
No, but you make that decision there. So as we left the following morning, setting off for Weymouth. We said cheerio to the people next to us, and they said cheerio, see you tonight. We assumed they were going to Weymouth or Poole, and we were going to meet up there. Later on, we realised what they were saying, and after 8 hours of pounding, which this video doesn't show very well, we decided to turn around and go back. The weather was bad, George had become quite ill, and so we thought the better part of valour was to turn around. So as we came back into Yarmouth, the harbour master came out to see us and showed us back into our mooring, which happened to be exactly the same mooring we'd left some 8 hours earlier. Going in past the fuel dock here, as you can see in the background, the Isle of Wight ferry. You have to be careful of that going in and out. And here we are coming in next to the boat we were next to the day before. We're stuck in here because of the weather. We've been here 2 days. The glue pot, that is Yarmouth on the Isle of Wight. Not a bad place to stop. So here we are again, we're having another go. This is day 3 or 4, 3 I think, of our epic journey. France is a long distance memory, but we are still determined to try and get to Weymouth, and if not Weymouth, at least Poole. The winds had calmed down a little, the swell had calmed down a little from 2.5 down to about 1.8 metres. But the wind had changed direction and it was very much on the nose, and we were trying to get to Poole. We ended up having an attack. At this point you can see we actually hove to by mistake, just because we were so close hauled.
Hole in the waves and go for it. Alright, ready when you are, buddy. Sorry, Paul, but George. Oh, well, you want to just take over for a so I contact the harbour master. Keyhaven Marina, this is second wind. We are a moody 34 foot and we're looking for a berth for the evening. Over.
Second wind, this is Paul. Boat 7, go ahead.
Yeah, hello there. We are looking for a berth for the evening. We are a 34 foot moody.
Wind, this is Paul. Boat 7, just confirm how many nights you require, sir. Over.
Yeah, this is second wind, yeah, 1 night, over.
Wind, this is Paul. Boat 7, that's not a problem, sir. Boat to Alpha 26, that's A26. If you go bow first, that'll be starboard side 2, over.
Thank you very much, second wind here, listening out on ATO, thank you. A26, starboard side. Hang on a sec, there's a gentleman here going to grab a line. Well done, guys. Thank you very much.
So we went into Poole and not Weymouth. It was a hard slog. We went into the Witherspoon's Quay pub and had a lovely cooked dinner. It's a nice atmosphere, nice food, value for money, well worth it. Following day we got up nice and early, set off from Poole, across Christchurch Bay and into the Solent. As you can see, it's a completely different day to the ones that we'd had before. Fair winds, calm seas, it's slightly overcast but a really good sail. George is on the helm and we're just chilling out and enjoying what it should have been 4 days before. We got up near the entrance to Southampton Water. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday came over the radio. Man overboard. Woman and 2 children on board. She then gave her coordinates, but we heard this on our handheld radio, which only works in line of sight, so we knew we could see the boat that was in trouble, and sure enough, behind us we could see a boat with all its sails flapping. So we quickly reefed all our sails in. Roller reefing makes it very easy. Started the engine. I slung out the life sling which we had with the boat, and I'd given the guys a demonstration on only 2 days before. When we got to the boat, the lady was pointing and we could see already how far away the gentleman had drifted. As you can see from this diagram how the life sling works, you basically tow it behind you and go around the person and they will grab the line, which he did. He grabbed the line and I pulled him to the aft of the boat because I was the only one that actually had a life jacket on at the time, so it was alright for me to wander around the boat. We got him on board and then took him over to his own boat and we moored up on the leeward side of the other boat, at which point he got on board to the relief of his wife and children. We asked them if we could be any more assistance or if they needed medical help, and they said they were fine. They were going into Cowes for repairs. So there was high fives all round and we set off back to Southampton, keeping an eye on the boat as it limped into Cowes. We had a lovely time and are looking forward to our trip to France, hopefully next year.